Hi there, sign of Leo. This is Kim with your reading. I hope you're doing really good this weekend so far. I'm going to pull a Celtic Cross for you all today. And I take reversals. We don't get scared with reversals. We just read them. And we're going to clarify. So I have the Modern Witch Tarot. And why isn't this lighting? And the Waite Newman Tarot. Ventura Highway, America was the song that came on before doing your reading. He says, you're gonna go, I know, cause the wind is blowing in your hair. And the something about daylight there. I don't know all the words to, okay, but Ventura Highway. It's about a new experience. Going away from the same old is what that song is about. Ventura Highway. I love that song. Anyway, okay. I love that group, really. Any of their songs I love. America. I think they sing The Horse with No Name. That's probably one of my favorite ones. That's probably one of most people's favorite ones by that group. But anyway, so let's get into your reading. Leos. See what we have for Leo. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. Because it says something about, because your days are full of daylight there. Anyway. If you feel this resonates and you would like a private reading, those are open. I have them available, and you get your reading within 48 hours. Thank you so much for those people who have already gotten a private reading from me. I appreciate you. You can ask whatever you want. And I'll try to get some answers for you. All right. Okay. I was doing a pre-shuffle with the Kipper deck, and occupation card did come out. Wow. Wow. 2 for the outcome. Goodness. Okay, that's good. Wow. Can I say there's a focus here on your occupation at the moment? There's focus on money. There's focus on pulling yourself out of a difficult situation. 5 of Pentacles being in the reverse on the bottom, a very good card to get as far as like that is your underlying thing. I suspect this reading is going to get a lot better to look at when we clarify, so stay with me here. All right, stay with me here, dear Leo. High Priestess in the reverse. Okay. You can notice that past and future energy, we have something to work on, right? We obviously have something to work on when it comes to following our own intuition, or taking really good care of ourselves, listening to our intuition, or maybe figuring out more about ourselves, opening our heart to be a new way of feeling even, you know? Because there's something that's slightly closed off is what I'm getting with those 2 cards being there. About ourselves, about our emotions, that maybe it's putting a lot of emphasis into, see, the work card, which does suggest that work's going to go good, is in the heart of the matter. Okay, so when work and money and I'm going to do good and succeed is what's in the heart space, then what's happening with the other areas of our life? What's happening with the emotions towards other areas of our life? Because there's something here that's been neglected within ourselves. So we'll have to find out what that is. We're going to have to find out what that is. All right. Because there is more to life than work, yes. But I totally understand, though, Leo, because when you're in a situation where I've got to pull out of a Five of Pentacle energy, then, you know, I get it. There's bills to make. There are things like that. I mean, you can be in a vortex, but you might be in your vortex without food if you don't have a single care at all when it comes to your finances and things like that. So I get it, but there's something on the emotional or intuitive area of our lives that we're going to have to take a closer look at. But I see you doing really good when it comes to, I've got to put I'm putting my attention here, and it's coming from a heart space too, so it's good. It's good. High Priestess in the reverse, past energy. Tell me about that. Tell me about that. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Cups in the reverse. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think that goes there with it. Okay, so what I'm getting off of this is there was something here that we absolutely are releasing from our past. And it is a past feeling of something is insecure in a foundation, or like I feel like I don't have anything to hold on to in this energy now that I've let go of some heavy things. I don't have anything to hold on to, and so I'm open and vulnerable, exposed, or you know, I feel exposed with this energy right here. So it is freed up energy, and it is healing. But it's like I'm really glad that I was able to release some disappointments and failures from the past, but I'm also or even grieving period, but I'm also feeling like I'm now on shaky ground and don't know what to hold on to. Okay, so open, a little vulnerable. Okay. A little vulnerable, and a Leo is not going to tell you when they feel like that. You're probably not going to, you know, of all the times when, like, you maybe should reach out and talk to somebody or something like that, and probably a Leo's not going to do that. Tower in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse as the challenge. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Everything's been dismantled. Everything's torn down. Where do I go from here? Well, of course, you can only go up when you're rock bottom, which I think that tower in the reverse is representing, is somehow hitting of your rock bottom. But now you're in the stage where you're healing. Okay, what's the Four of Swords? You're healing from, and I, you know, this is something from the past. It could be tied to passion or work that you have done in the past that was completely dismantled. And like you're healing from it. It was, this feels like a trauma. It feels like trauma that we're healing from. We need to heal. Okay, we need to focus on healing, on rest, recovery. Surely you are actually being guided through a lot of changes. We have 4-4, we have 5-5-5, 4. We have 4-4-4 and 5-5-5, and both of those, that group of angel numbers would tell us that we are being guided and directed at this time. Where you're at is appropriate to get to where you want to go. And the 5-5-5 would indicate that there is going to be a big shakeup, a big change for you that you're going to want. I'm thinking you're going to want it because I have the Four of Cups as what's in the environment affecting us, affecting how we feel. And then this rather sarcastic card of everything is fine with the 10 swords and the girl here. So there's no pretending here about how we feel, right? There's no pretending. However, are we acknowledging that? Or are we trying to, maybe in a healthy way, distract ourselves with some type of work? Okay, so let's find out more. Why is the challenge here the Ace of Wands? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Too many people. Too many. I will read it though. 10 of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Wands in the reverse with the 10 of Swords. Alright. So. This kind of acts like, I mean, it's coming across to me as like a card where we're not wanting to work with the same people that we have worked with, or if it's in a relationship, we're just really not wanting to collaborate or lay down any more groundwork. Something kind of just stopped. Actually, it's going towards an ending, and we kind of know that with the 10 of Swords. We're having to navigate our obstacles and challenges, and at the same time, deciding what we want to carry and what we don't, because like, we know what can lead to burnout with the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and this is when we just throw our hands up and say, no, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Either lack of cooperation or... Wow, the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles on the cut here before I shuffle. So is this what we're manifesting? We're manifesting something kind of new. The 3 of Pentacles reverse could have also been some type of guidance that came in from our spirit team or our angels, where we were like, maybe we were hesitant on taking it for a while. But you have, look, we have 3, 4, 5, all Pentacles in the reverse, meaning that we're like turning something around. Definitely for us, we're turning something around when it comes to our finances getting better, but that's also tied to a lot of other reasons and a lot of other things normally. So why do we have the 4 of Cups? 4 of Cups, and in the environment with the 7 of Cups. Ooh. Okay. It's a person who is going within out of an energy that says, look, I'm dissatisfied with these choices that I have right in front of me. They're saying you have a lot more to choose from. However, when we get into the end, when we get into this whole, like, I'm over it, I'm so dissatisfied, and then we're looking at what we're dissatisfied about, like, we're just, that's what we're paying attention to. There can be something to that about these other choices that you actually have, about whether or not you're seeing them or not, whether or not you're seeing things clearly or not. Because it is the 7 of Cups, but I see this one main cup in the middle, and I see this Ace of Cups being offered to this person, but them not necessarily seeing it. So there can be some confusion on some kind of basic level of, like, what do I really want? Do I know what I really want? And then kind of ask, and of course they're saying to go within for that. It's always a matter of finding what you really want inside yourself first. It's always that way. But that can be hard to see when we're in this kind of energy, or that can be hard to even imagine that you can find it within yourself first before something manifests in the physical. So, with that being said, let's go a little bit more. Tell me about the heart space. Tell me about what Leo is working on with the Eight of Pentacles. Tell us what Leo is working on with the Eight of Pentacles. Your celebration. Okay, you're working on, wow, and then the Strength card. So, you are working on your Three of Cups and the Strength card. So that's you, right? That's you, that's courage, that's you're doing it. You're doing the thing you need to do. You are working on being able to be in that place where you feel like you can celebrate. This is being with friends and people that you really have a good time with and enjoy. That's what you're working on. So you have the strength to do this. And in how you're feeling spot is a major transformation. The Death card is, you know, it's a major arcana, so it's a very powerful card. It is powerful. Has to do with, in this case, our transformation. Okay, it's something that we are transforming within ourselves. Big endings. Big endings. Tell me more about this beautiful transformation that Leo is feeling. Okay, you can feel, so you can probably feel that something is ending and something new will be coming in. Oh, that's the new coming in. Page of Cups is the new thing coming in. Yeah, so you feel something ending. You also feel that something new is coming in. Look, to be created. The Waite Newman card. Beautiful. So the Page of Cups is that new emotional feeling of happiness. It's the start to something. It is like an Ace of Cups. It's like it, but it's the beginning. It's like the seed here. The start of something. It can be a new relationship. It can be a new job. It can be that you have some major glow up within yourself. So it can be, it can actually show itself physically in your appearance too. The Waite Newman is the best card to get out of the Newman deck, the Waite Newman deck, because it's like a, like I associate it with the cash cow because I always see this cow, but it's about divine creation, something that is being created that is beautiful. So we have literally the ending of something and then the creation of something very beautiful here. So we don't want to lose sight on our own health and taking really good care of ourselves, making good choices with the things that we put in our bodies to eat, to drink, taking good care of ourselves in that sense. Being open to psychic downloads and maybe being open to a new partnership also here with the Two of Cups, like a real love partnership. You see how this Page of Wands, I'm just noticing this Page of Wands is looking up at the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, like this is some type of good news that you were hoping for, and it does lead you out of a hardship or a struggle of some sort, lack in any area, whatever this Four of Cups is doing to you, where you're like, I'm lacking in this area or this area. It's like there's good news here. So will your heart be open for this? I have the High Priestess now. She's in the upright. I think so. I think so. I think you are going to address that. The Fool. The new journey. I love that Fool card too. Isn't it pretty? So, this can represent a new love, a secret admirer, something like that, or a partnership that's going to be really great. You kind of have this intuition that's trying to tell you something. The Queen of Cups can simply mean, listen, you need to listen to that High Priestess in you, because it's trying to tell you information that's accurate towards a new beginning, towards something you'll have to take a leap of faith on. So the Two of Cups is beautiful. It's harmony. It's big choices and decisions too. It can be that. that leads you to this new beginning. And I have 2-2. I think it has to do with partnership for a lot of you all. Tell me about everything is fine up there. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. No, everything's not fine. So you've been investing a lot into maybe a certain relationship or dynamic where you've been, this card can represent you investing a whole lot in ourselves. All right, and the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse can be like somewhere there's an unequal exchange of energy. And we know that. Somewhere something doesn't feel really fair to you. And this, let me get another deck. Where's the Kipper deck? I put it down, didn't I? Want to get Kipper deck for that. Because this can be like when we decide, like with some sort of person or company or team that we're not wanting to, that we're not necessarily benefiting at all from. So you have a gift, and then the child, the new experience coming in. So the gift is kind of like a big Ace of Pentacles with two hands. I would say not to resist some sort of change that's coming in. Could be that something has not changed for a while. We're just kind of waiting. Can be that too. To not resist a change. Let me just keep going on, especially if it has something to do with your residence, with your place of residence, your house. So the Justice, and see, the Justice has the scales also that are kind of off balance here. The 5 of Swords also is like some kind of not so great energy around you. I don't know if it's, this could represent partnerships, contracts, marriage, relationships, but something about it feels like it's not your energy, you know. It feels mean or wanting to pick a fight all the time. Doesn't feel right. It feels off. Okay, so you're being told to listen to your intuition here with this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very, she's a great communicator. She draws her boundaries, her healthy boundaries, and knows when to use the sword when she has to. And it could be that you're trying to get to this place financially where you will be surrounded by the people that you actually want to be surrounded by. But with this Queen of Swords, it's saying that currently maybe that's the position that you're in. Wanting to go in a certain direction, but there's these other things that you're like, I need to somehow figure out how to cut out these other energies. Because why? Because there's a new experience here for you. Tell me more about Justice in the reverse. It's going to be okay. So there's going to you have the white new moon and the black new moon, and you have the 9 of Cups on the bottom. So this will be an end of a contract. It will be, this is the destruction or the end of a contract that is causing you the vibration's off. It's not the same as yours. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, no. But this is the energy that's like I want to pull you into my misery or my violence or my it's not a good, it's unbalanced, then leaning more towards like anger. And that's definitely, I don't feel like that's you. I feel like that's what's gonna be this, that's what's gonna end this partnership or contract. There's just so much fighting energy, but not in the like fight for yourself. No, not in that sense. This is like always trying to pull you in to upset your mood, upset your mind. Yeah, I don't like it. But anyway, that ends up being what ends. And because of your hard work and your efforts, you're creating something quite beautiful. So you're creating great fortune here, Leo. You're creating great fortune for yourself. This might be the Lovers in the reverse has to do with a partnership or contract that is over, and the decision has been made on your behalf, like on your, when you listen to your high priestess in you, it's like, what are you working for? And the main thing I see that you're working for here is to separate from this energy. 33, with concern. Have somebody here that is concerned about you, about your satisfaction, happiness in life. They see that you're going to go through a major change. Marriage in the reverse, lovers in the reverse. I don't know who this is, but they are, okay, they're a secret admirer of such, or they are somebody that has watched from the sidelines. It could be platonic, it could be a friend. Doesn't have to be like a love interest, but is somebody that cares. And they've, in a sense, watched something from the sidelines. Oh, look, you should really be, this expectation, what this person says, expectation on the card, they're looking directly at the Three of Cups, which is the celebration, the abundance, the happiness. Yeah. And you have Master number 22 on the bottom with official person, Master number 33 there. Whoa. Sudden wealth. You got the two cards that, and then here's this. This is beautiful. Sudden wealth, bad health in the reverse. This Five of Pentacles in the reverse is the same type of energy of out of unhealthy situation that was a struggle or hardship or focus on lack in one area of your life or more is going to get turned around. And sudden wealth, great fortune might be intertwined here with that too, with you. I mean, lucky 777. And can't ignore the Nine of Cups here also, is that this, whatever is going to be destroyed or taken down, it's going to be for your, it's for your wish fulfillment here, I feel like. The Nine of Cups. It is so that you are finally happy. Happy. Come on, get happy. All right. I have a timing card of within 6 to 9 months. So if this is a goal of yours with this work thing, you know, where I'm trying to save, I'm trying to get to this point where I can make some changes and be happy and celebratory. That might be when this great fortune, sudden wealth, starts really coming in. Because something that you're doing is developed over time and has been refined over time. You are literally, you should expect that you will be slingshot into a new experience. It's like a ready, aim, fire. It's time. Yep. And as I say that, I get the shooting star. It's quick action, something that is rare, but you have a wish granted here. Oh, let's see. Okay, see with this false person in the reverse, they're somebody that's wanting to like reveal who they are to you, but they've been in the sidelines observing with this fine print. They've been inspecting, looking at you closely. That's interesting. Empty nest means that you'll be moving on, making adjustments for a new life. Because it's time. Another 8. Now you have 888, which is wealth, prosperity, achievements, abundance. It says it's time. It's time for action. Things are fast-tracked, ready to unfold quickly and smoothly. Yeah, I think that you will, man or woman, you'll get to this 6 to 9 months, I think, is when you get to this queen status, where everything that is pleasant to you is going to be received because you're in this queen, I'm the queen archetype, you know. And you are the phoenix, so beautiful with transformation. And I think that you have refined some sort of transformation or rising from the ashes of, okay, what we were talking about when I opened up the reading was, all right, I was holding on to a lot of sadness and disappointment. And now that I'm not holding on to that, what am I holding on to? Well, you need to be holding on to this refinement of transformation that you keep achieving. So it's like you keep going a step up, step up, step up, and you're ready to like to burst into flames with this phoenix and then fly out of it. You're this is it. This is it. So resurrection, rebirth, rising from the flames, from the what was the end. And maybe you thought for yourself, boy, this is really the end. It's not. It says this is just the beginning. The end is just the beginning. So know that. And there will be a good, again, with the partnership or contract, there will be somebody that comes into your life that is like spiritually connected, divinely directed to come towards you with the rings, contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, union, lovers, telepathy, interconnected, a soulmate, an agreement, a bond. Okay, so let's get an angel number message, and I'm going to wrap up this reading for you today. Leos, thanks for joining me. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe so you can come back if you're new. And thank you for returning if you are returning, by the way. I love you all. 6, your heart is your gift. You are the natural born nurturer, and you have a talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. 19 on the bottom says I am a pioneer. Okay, I have 21. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. And so people are being really inspired by your creative pursuits at this time. I am inspiring. 21, and 23. You have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. And this is saying that you crave adventure and you want that in your life. So I am adventurous. Number 23. That's what I have for you, dear Leo. Sending you love and light.